it's me, Kimberly, and welcome to this new video. Yes, I hope the lighting is okay because it's kind of a gray, dark day here. Yesterday was beautiful and sunny and even got to enjoy the terrace the whole afternoon. I don't know if you can see it, but my face got a bit burned, so now I feel like my sunglasses are really visible on my face. But yeah, it was a very nice afternoon, but today it's totally different. It's gray, it's rainy, it's cozy, and I felt like talking to you guys, and I thought, let's film a little knit and chat video because as you can maybe see, I am finishing my finished Moby Slipover. I've just uploaded a video where I'm finishing it as I did not have enough yarn, so I had to take apart the double folded neckline and use that yarn to get some little bit more length in the body. So if you're interested in that, check out that video. And if you finish something, you have room for something new on your needles. As I have filmed in my spring knitting plans video, I talked about doing a cardigan. I do not have one in my wardrobe, and I sort of fell for this pastely color vibes of spring and was super inspired by everybody, their projects in like the pastels, and I thought I want to make something like that. And I felt like a ripped cardigan was going to be it, as it's going to be knitting flat. And I thought, I don't know if I want to have like knit and pearls, so I thought if I just do something with the rib, I just have knit and pearls in all the sides. And then I stumbled up on two patterns, and as I showed you from the Knit This book by Kutovakika, there is one cardigan in half fisherman's rib, a bit boxy, and she knitted it up for the book in a pastel yellow, and they're called the Honey Cardigan. I don't know why I did not grab the book, but let me grab it for a sec. Back. Woo. From the book, let me grab the pattern. It's one of the patterns at the beginning of the book. This one. And I thought, I'm gonna knit that. That's something I want to knit. However, after I posted that video, somebody commented in the comment section that she actually test knitted for Kutovakika and for Veronica Limber. She did the Daydreamer Cardigan, what I was contemplating about between this Honey Cardigan or the Daydreamer Cardigan. And she mentioned that this Honey Cardigan is knit like flat, and you have to sew all the different parts together, while the Daydreamer Cardigan is with a raglan structure. And that sort of made my final decision on going for the Daydreamer Cardigan, as I prefer to do it that way without having to sew in all the parts afterwards. So I ordered beautiful yarn, and I also did not grab that. So we're back again from a Dutch store called Wolverhalen. And as I said, pastels, and as I also mentioned in that knitting plans video, I was thinking about something pink, so I did. I ordered myself some beautiful pink Snefnug yarns. I mean, they're so beautiful. One side I felt a bit like, should I knit again with Snefnug after finishing my cloud sweater in Snefnug? But I wanted something pastel color, and I didn't want to knit up with the drops, so I just went for the CaMaRose Snefnug again, as I also really like the end result and how the yarn holds up. So I started swatching, and I know for myself that I'm quite a tight knitter. However, I thought I've never knitted a pattern from her, so sometimes it also differs with who wrote up the pattern and how they're knitting. So I did a little swatch and I really like how it turned out. I blocked it. As you can see, I'm a very tight binding offer. I always try to do loosely, but it never ends up loosely. And this is on the 5mm needle as suggested in the pattern. However, from the gauge, I had 2 stitches too many, so then it will turn out, I think, smaller than you intend to. So I thought, okay, let's check out half a needle size up. So I did. I already took it apart half, but I made a swatch with the 5.5 needle, and then I had 1 stitch too many. So it didn't really solve the whole problem, and I must say I like the swatch of the 5mm needle better. So in the end, after comparing and thinking about it, I decided to just size up to a size medium, and then it will work out, because then it's approximately 1 or a bit more than 1 centimeter per 10 centimeters that I will have less. Yeah, counting on how many stitches you put up. So the end circumference of the medium was like 120, so I'll end up with 110, what is about the size small. I did it that way, so my gauge is off, I know that, but also for the pattern they hold it together with another strand of like mohair or something, and I decided to not do that. So I think that's why the gauge is off. But yeah, I sort of took this one apart already, and I went for the 5mm needle so I could cast on. So I did yesterday morning. This is what we got. I'm really liking the color. I added my little cute cat stitch markers. I think they fit nicely and I'm liking it so far, as it is half fisherman's rib. One side is only knits and one side is like the purl and knit one below, so you sort of only have to do the rib stitch on one side and the other side is just knitting. So it goes by quite fast, especially because it's on 5mm needles. I haven't knitted up on that big of needles for a while, so it did feel a bit weird on the hands, but yeah, I'm liking it so far. I basically just want to keep on knitting, but yeah, life and work calls as well, so we cannot just knit all day every day. I just wanted to keep you updated on what I chose to do in the end, and thank you for the person who gave this smart tip on that this one is with the raglan and the honey cardigan is not. That helped me decide. And yeah, I just wanted to take you along on how the process is going, so hence this video. What could we chat more about? My boyfriend is leaving for upcoming weekend to France, so I will be by myself, so I have plenty of knitting time. Also did some shopping last weekend. I bought a new pants and they're fixing some things with the pockets, because it's like a white pants with like super thin blue stripes, but it was a bit see-through. At least you could see the pockets on the inside, and I didn't really like that because it was sitting a bit weird on my leg. So I decided to have that fixed. So I can probably get those this week. And my boyfriend, his birthday on the 22nd of April, so that's in a week, next Monday. So I have ordered some gifts for him, and I can probably not say what it is because as I am often just editing these videos while he is in the room as well, so we can't have the risk of me now already saying what I'm gonna get him. But yeah, I've just ordered the second one of his gift, so I think it will be in time, but I'm not sure, you never know. But I have trust and faith in the packaging system this time. Also, my dad, it's his birthday on 26th of April, so we're gonna have dinner with my parents and my brother and my sister-in-law, and then it's the 27th of April, and then here in the Netherlands it's King's Day. So probably maybe you've heard from it. It's this national holiday where we celebrate the birthday of the king. I mean, it's not his actual, I don't know if it is his actual birthday. First it was always like on the 30th of April and 31st of April, and they changed it up because I believe his birthday is actually on the 27th of April, so they switched it a couple of days, but I'm not sure. I totally forgot. But it's like a national holiday where everybody is or on the street selling their stuff. So people wake up very early in the morning to sell whatever they want to sell. And there are festivals that you can attend to, and they're just open festivals, so you don't have to buy tickets that are just in the city where they have podia with performers. And I mean, we live in Amsterdam, and in Amsterdam it's always quite busy. So last year we started with a G&T breakfast at our place, and then afterwards we all cycled to the city, dropped our bikes, and then went by foot and partied the whole day. And I think that's sort of the plan for this year as well. We are not meeting up at our place, but at my boyfriend, his sister's place, and her boyfriend's place, because they have a big garden that they share with the complex, the apartment complex called a binnentuin. I am at this moment not sure what you call that in English. So they have this garden, and if it's nice weather, we will all gather there, start with the breakfast together and some drinks, and then afterwards probably all get on our bikes again and head over to the city. So yes, I'm just really looking forward to that, and I hope I can make a lot of progress on my cardigan, and maybe as my boyfriend is gone, I can maybe start the socks. I don't know if I'm able to like knit them up, because I don't know, I'm not that slow, but like socks is like on small needles, but if you persevere through, it's possible to finish it maybe. But yeah, I don't know, we will see. I also have to find then the motivation to do the socks instead knit on the cardigan, and I also still have to wind up my wool for my CaMaRose 9, so I'm also thinking about doing that. So it feels like my weekend is already gonna be full with a lot of stuff, but I'm looking forward to it because I don't know, it's gonna be a fun 2 weeks. I feel like have a lot of social stuff planned. I mean, it's also quite busy, but I hope the weather will be a bit nicer than this, because yeah, on King's Day it's always a bit on the colder side. Often it's like 14 or 15 degrees and Celsius, and it's like not that cold, but it is kind of chilly, and sometimes it rains and sometimes there's sunshine, but it's every year is like a surprise for what weather we are getting. But yeah, I think it's gonna be nice. And we are, well, not lucky. Normally at my company we have off from work, so it's like the company is closed. However, this year it's on a Saturday. So yeah, I just have to work on Fridays, and then Saturday is King's Day, and then Sunday we can recover, and then the Monday afterwards we will be able to go to work again. But I'm also gonna like quickly look at my knitting, because as I don't know if you have that as well, but if you just start a new project, you often have to sort of see how it's working up and if you're doing the right things. And the raglan increases on the half fisherman's rib, and I have to do like a repeat a couple amount of times, and it's like an 8-row set, and I did it wrong. At least I did 1 row too many, where I already had to do the increases. So I'm now gonna double check if I am doing the right thing. Because you sort of have to count. You do the increases, that's row 1, and then you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even looked at like the close-up pictures in the pattern to like double count if I did it right or not. Because I mean, for the increases with half fisherman's rib, you leave quite big holes. I don't know, yeah, it's holes. Oh my god, it's like something wooden in here. No, you leave quite big holes, so it was easy to sort of count to see if I am doing the right thing or not. And I feel like with projects that's just stockinette, it's, you know, if you did something wrong, how to fix it easily. But I don't know if same with half fisherman's rib, I do sort of understand how it works out, but if it's like the mistake is too big, I find it too complicated to fix it again. We're doing all right. I think we're doing all right. I can't wait for me to wear this. I feel like this is going to be such a great summery piece, and I would love to have it done. But I'm also enjoying the process at this moment. But you know what I mean. Sometimes you just want to have it done today so you can wear it, but that's not gonna happen with knitting because it takes a lot of time. And I just, yeah, I felt like doing a little chat, so that's why I recorded this video. Nothing special, nothing fancy. I'm gonna definitely record a podcast this upcoming weekend when my boyfriend is out of town, so I have the house to myself all the time and space for me to record. So that's what I'm gonna do this weekend, and for now I'm just gonna, yeah, keep it at this. I believe I just wanted to show you that I started my new project, cast it on, found the perfect yarn in my opinion, and yeah, I hope you liked it, to have a little update, little chat. I hope you did some knitting as well, and let me know what you're working on as your spring projects. If you wanna follow along, check out my Instagram, Knits.by.Kim. I post a lot of snippets there on the progress of my yarn and everything knitting related, so check out that. And if you like this video, subscribe and turn on the notifications if you want to know when I upload, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!